And welcome back to the Arc Arena. It's the second game of your Baruch Bearcat basketball doubleheader, as the men are now going to host the Farmingdale State Rams. If you're just joining us and missed the women's game, the women fell to Ramapo 72-59, but we are here for the rubber match, between Farmingdale State and Baruch. Last year, Baruch winning at Farmingdale State 73-72. 2 years ago, Farmingdale State came into the Arc Arena 83-67. Baruch fell. So, Joe, an opportunity to settle the score here at the Arc Arena tonight.
Well, Farmingdale has put on a dunking show, David, but I don't know if that translates into anything that, is basketball. Baruch has looked very well, again, under the new leadership of Tamar Fareed, basketball royalty. Here's the story with Baruch. Adebayo is capable of scoring 50 if he finishes. Peter DeVries, capable of being like a J.J. Redick type. Off the bench, you have Mano, who's a very quality front court player, and Bailey is a jack of all trades. So this is a team now that is really supposed to be Jack Gordon's, but we haven't seen him go.
Second leading scorer on the team, about 15 points per game. Adebayo leads all Bearcats at 18 per game.
How you doing, Rob?
And we've really seen him. We saw him excel a bit at Chapman, almost as like a point forward.
Well, the thing is, he can get to the basket at will. For a big man, guy puts it on the floor and he can shake, but he's got to. I'm going to say that now. You got to finish. I'm telling you, he's capable of going for 50.
So we are moments away here from your second game of your doubleheader for Baruch, as they're trying to avenge their loss from Sunday against Chapman in a 4-point game. We'll send it over now to Marty Collins for your starting lineups.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Arc for the second half of our doubleheader this evening. Men's basketball game between the Rams from Farmingdale State College against your...
He died tragically in July 2019 after battling mental health challenges. Although Morgan's life was cut way too short, her legacy of unconditional love remains. Morgan's message was created by her family and former teammates with the mission to eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health, normalize the conversations about mental health, and to ensure that mental health is treated equally to physical health for all student athletes. For more information on Morgan's life and legacy and how it can help those with mental health challenges, please visit morgansmessage.org. Ladies and gentlemen, remove your hats for a moment or 9 seconds, which is Morgan's number at 2, of silence in remembrance of Morgan life.
Thank you. Tonight's first for the Farmingdale State Rams. The senior guard from quarterback to number 3, Terry Green. And the senior guard from quarterback to number 5, John Conway. And the senior guard from halfback to number 1, Aaron Rojas. And the senior guard from the quarterback from the 14, Captain Evans. And the senior guard from halfback to number 13, to the Buffalo. And the senior guard from the 14, to the Buffalo.
So the starting lineups are in for the Bearcats. No surprises, as it'll be Bailey, DeVries, Gordon, Coppin, and Adebayo. Same starting lineup that we've seen Coach Fareed go with for most of the year.
David, I just wanted to point out that the Baruch-Chapman game, Baruch was right there, had a chance to win. They're down one, a couple of foul shots missed. So Baruch is really showing a lot of potential as we move forward. Again, the journey is leading towards January and CUNY playoffs, but really curious to see if Jack Gordon can go off today. Remember, he can score on all levels. And Adebayo, if you're a fan of Baruch Nation, is a big-time scorer if it all goes well.
Yeah, and I think, Joe, how do you get away from those second-half deficits? Down 17 against Maritime, able to climb all the way back, down 11 against Chapman in the second half.
The other thing is that we haven't seen a floor leader for Baruch yet, and I don't know if that's necessary since all the players can put the ball on the floor, similar to what the women are doing. So.
And we are underway here at the Arc Arena as it is, Farmingdale State in their road greens, the Rams, with the white numbers and the black trim. It's Baruch in their home whites, light blue numbers, dark blue trim, and just like that, first basket there for number 3, Derek Reed.
Well, David, the points in the paint are going to be the column to watch. Farmingdale likes to get it in.
Gordon now has it on the far side. Ball swung around the perimeter. Cole Bailey here on the near side. Reed out all over him. Now it's into the hands of DeVries. Adebayo gives it off to Bailey. Bailey's got to shoot, though. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gets it to go. Nice shot there by Cole Bailey.
Now, Bailey is an interesting player because he's an energy guy, but he can score.
Reed into the lane, kicks it out straight on. Buckley's 3, no good. Baruch come down with it, going the other way, over to Coppin into the front court. Coppin's got a clear pass to the lane. High floater, no good. Good recovery there by Buckley, and now it's Reed into the front court for the Rams.
But again, we want finish.
3 ball near side, Reed, shot, no good. High rebound, though, by Evans. Ball loose, still on the deck. Evans looking for options. Ooh, potential dangerous play there. Yeah, Evans might have gotten his foot trapped underneath Adebayo as both players hit the deck.
David, remember, Farmingdale's very athletic, and Baruch is going to have to really stay in front, and they're going to, we always say move their hands and their feet, but especially in this game, because these guys are going, and they're looking to jump out of the gym.
Into Buckley. Buckley going up against Adebayo. Adebayo getting the best of him on that one. And Bailey gets the rebound, and it's DeVries the other way.
A big-time rebound by Bailey.
DeVries straight on, gives it over to Adebayo. Adebayo working against Evans inside, and they're going to call an offensive foul there against Adebayo. His second already. Wow. Second foul only a minute and a half into the game, Joe.
I'll tell you, Adebayo works so hard. But a lot of times he comes up with nothing. It is quite frustrating, but I think it's just going to happen for him at some point where he converts after his hard work to get to the basket.
So Reynoso quick to come off the bench for Adebayo here. And, Joe, I mean, you're going to not see Adebayo now for probably most of this first half. Nice hustle play there by Bailey.
Well, as always, who's going to be next man up?
It'll be Reynoso who gets the first crack at it. DeVries, jab step, pull up 3. He gets that one to go. Big 3, and the Arc Arena filling up here a bit.
Well, that's my guy, the J.J. Redick of Baruch.
Buckley working inside against the smaller Coppin.
Well,
good job by Coppin, not the foul.
Buckley got inside position. Coppin can't let that happen.
Now it's DeVries looking for options. Gordon. Crossover move. Gordon into the lane. Strong, no good though, as it's number 5. That's going to be Conroy on the rebound. Now up ahead to Buckley. Inside out with Reed. Buckley going to pull the three. Shot no good. Who was that? That was Evans battling on the rebound underneath, but it's Baruch who comes away with it. Dubreeze here on the near side. Thinks about the shot. Buckley closes him out. Gordon, Conroy out on him. Takes the pick left from Reynoso. And now Bailey on the near side wing, driving against Notias. Over to Dubreeze. Deep three, and he gets that one to go. And just like that, Dubreeze hits his first 2 shots from downtown.
Well, he started to come on in the second half of the Chapman game. Started to assert himself. He's a weapon, David.
The ball being moved around the perimeter. It's Notias up top. Inside to... Nice move there by Evans, able to spin and finish inside, working against Reynoso.
Once you get that inside possession, it's a done deal. So the problem is Baruch has got holes in their defense, David. They got to close up the holes.
And for the first time on Baruch soil, we've seen Nicholas Lamb check into the game as he was out last game. Good to see him back.
Right. Now you have 2 guards for Baruch that are capable of being floor generals and distributors.
Now Gordon gives it over to Lamb up top. Oh, almost a no-look pass. Goes right off the back of Dubreeze. And that allows Notias to go coast to coast and lay it in.
Listen, you can't give any gifts. It's not Christmas yet, David.
Lamb brings it into the front court. Hare is trying to go past Reed. Almost loses his dribble. Looking for an option. Good smart play there by Hare to realize that ball was tipped and he could continue his dribble. Nice bounce pass inside from Dubreeze to Reynoso. Can't finish with the right hand and lays it in.
Now, Dubreeze does a great job of freeing himself and creating space. So he may have to do that a lot, especially if this defense is really converging, taking away things. You know, that's where your dribble and your craftiness comes in. Craftiness is really the game now of basketball.
So Reynoso off on the first, and he'll go opportunity to hit that back end. And, can't get that one to go. A little too strong off back iron.
Foul shots caught the Bearcats the game the other night.
Notias, mid-range jumper, just a bit short as Buckley hits the deck hard. Check that. That was Evans. Baruch the other way. Gordon corner 3 on the far side. No good. Hare, long rebound. Once again, Evans on the floor. He's all over the place tonight. Now Gordon has it up top against Buckley. Gives it inside to Reynoso. Evans squares him up. Reynoso trying to go to work in the lane. Finishes it with the left hand.
Well, Reynoso's got some talent, David. Can he emerge tonight?
Nice find there by Conroy inside to Evans, and one. Evans able to finish through the contact and lay it in off the glass.
So what's happening is Farmingdale's getting entry passes, which Baruch has got to nullify.
So checking into the game for Farmingdale, is Seichin, Robbie Seichin.
Yeah, Farmingdale's got a deep bench, so they can go deep. Now, remember, I'm very high on Jack Gordon, but he's had difficulty getting shots for himself.
And Spisto is also checked in, 5'8" guard, sophomore for Farmingdale State. So Reynoso has it now up top of the key, gives it off to Lamb. Takes the pick from Reynoso, over to Hare on the far side. He'll pull the 3, and he knocks down his first shot of the night.
Well, Hare could be a 1 or he could be a 2 guard.
As Notias able to absorb the contact from Lamb and lay it in.
Well, these 13 points for Farmingdale, David, have been assorted, coming from different places.
Hop step in the lane from Gordon, he able to get it to go.
Well, that's what Gordon could score on all levels.
So Notias now has it on the near side, drives baseline, kicks it out far side. Spisto, a wide open three, and he gets that one to go. And a lot of scoring here in the opening 6.5 minutes, Joe. 16-15 Farmingdale lead.
Well, Farmingdale's got a lot of weapons, David. Now, Baruch has got to commit to defense first.
So Gordon pushes Conroy off of him, Hare now going left baseline, pull up mid-range. His shot blocked. Can't see who that was by. Either way, the ball's loose. That was by Conroy as well. He's been all over on the offensive end.
Well, Hare doesn't need to take that shot. If he's open, he's a capable shooter, but this is really about good shot selection.
So Coppin checking back into the game, and Sun for the Bearcats. For Farmingdale, we're seeing the first of Jordan Tucker tonight.
This could be Coppin's kind of game because this is a Farmingdale team that's very athletic. So could Coppin be effective tonight, matching that athleticism? So Adebayo in the game again, looking to get back in, and let's see if he can start a spurt.
Oh, good play there by Lamb, not to foul, but Tucker able to weave his way to the basket.
That's a Euro step.
Nice pick there by Coppin. Hare goes past it. Hare right to the lane. He's blocked from behind. That was Stanley who just checked in. Quickly the other way. Tucker lays it in with the left hand, and just like that, a quick run from Farmingdale State. And Coach Fareed wants to talk things over as Baruch trail 20-15. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
Farmingdale do whatever they want to do, David. And the worst part is you're giving the team a heck of a lot of confidence on the road, and you can't do that. 20 points now. There's a 5-point lead. But, David, it could be that the dam is opening up because Baruch is lackadaisical on defense and really giving Farmingdale easy shots.
See Adebayo waiting to check back in, Joe, as you mentioned. Got to be careful, though. Already playing with 2 fouls here in the early part of the first half.
Well, to your point, the style of play, he can invite offensive fouls easily. Because he's, like I keep saying, he's like Derrick Henry trying to go through the line to get yardage.
And that's how he got one of the 2 fouls already, Joe, on the offensive end, pushing off on his way to the basket. So, I mean, if you're Coach Fareed, you got to be telling him, look, play your game, but also be smart out there.
Right. Well, Jackson's got to go to the air game and not use Henry, so to speak. But not to worry, David, because Baruch has shown ability to come back. But they just have to calm down. Hare took some ill-advised shots. And, again, it comes down to high percentage shots by a lot of capable players.
Yeah, 7-0 run right now has put Farmingdale ahead 20-15. A little bit more than 7.5 remaining here in the first.
I think they have to utilize Coppin now. Coppin is a secret weapon.
And check that, 12.5 remaining here in the first as Adebayo has the ball. Takes the pick from Sun. Adebayo kicks it out and Lamb on the near side. Trying to work on Seichin. Out to Adebayo. Takes the pick from Lamb. Tucker all over him, though. Baruch 10 to shoot. Adebayo going into the lane. Finishes with the right hand. Looking for a foul. No call. Either way, great move by Adebayo.
David, very, very talented player. Now, can he continue that?
Ooh, Notias. This is James Notias now. Almost threw it away. Tucker, 3-ball. Adebayo lets him shoot. Shot no good. Lamb and Adebayo both chase it down. And Adebayo, crossover move right into the lane. Gives it off to Hare. Far side 3. Ooh, can't get that one to go around and out. And it's going to be Tucker who comes down with it for Farmingdale State. Quickly up to Spisto here on the near side, working on Sun. Crossover move, gives it out to Notias. Ooh, too many steps there. That was an easy one. His feet thought a little bit quicker than his ball, and it went back the other way.
David, you know what Baruch did not do on their last possession? Let Adebayo go off now, right? He makes a basket. Let him go now. That's what you got him here for.
And Coppin can't finish, loses it underneath as Tucker comes away with it. Now Spisto the other way. Spisto, good find there as it was Stanley who couldn't finish, and Baruch come out of the pack with it. Now over Lamb on top of the key. Nice find there, wide open Coppin. Nope, not blocked. I was going to say he got blocked on the way up. No, he's fouled by Stanley, and that'll send Coppin on the line where he lived against Chapman.
You know, Lamb over the years has had really good play. Coach Alisi brought him in, and he's had his moments. That was a great no-look pass that thread the needle.
Now Coppin hits the first.
Well, Coppin the other night missed 2 enormous free throws, and I bet you he stayed in the gym putting in work since then at the foul line, knowing him.
And he went to the foul line 7 times last game and took 14 free throws.
And a lot of short ones. They just hit the rim.
So now Notias has it, gives it off to Spisto near side. Spisto goes baseline, high floater, way off, hits nothing, and it's going to go off Farmingdale. I believe that was Stanley underneath, and it'll be Baruch's ball.
Well, Baruch has, brought it down to 1 now, right? 10:47. We always talk about points of the game. The 10-minute down is a critical time. You want to go into halftime on a high if you can, especially you're the home team.
So Baruch on a 4-0 run themselves. Looks like Farmingdale setting up in the full court press. It'll be Tucker on Adebayo to inbound.
Now, who's the second option if not Adebayo?
Now Adebayo brings it to the front court. Tucker goes past Tucker. Adebayo can't finish with his right hand. Trying to go coast to coast. And nice block there. It's going to be a jump ball. Wow, what a play there by Dubriz underneath. And it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
David, Adebayo's got to go stronger. He's settling for second best. You know what? Just dunk the ball and finish. He's settling with the kind of empty baskets, which it doesn't have to be that way.
So now Sun covered by Spisto as Sun walks it up. Over to Dubriz. Gordon, ball swung around the perimeter. Now it's up top to Bailey, inside to Coppin. Ooh, Coppin put the ball down, almost traveled there. Now Dubriz up top to Gordon. Thinks about the shot, going against Tucker. Gordon looking for options. Spinning over to Sun. Sun driving in the lane. Aaron shot, but able to get that one to go. Nice body control there by Sun.
Sun brings good minutes for Coach Farid. Does a little of everything.
First year Bearcat, the junior from Rego Park. Tucker puts it on the deck, goes baseline, stepped out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Baruch. So Baruch responding with a 7-0 run from Farmingdale with a 6-0 run for themselves.
Well, as you know, this is a game of momentum swings. So right now, Baruch is feeling it. And again, on the court now is Mano, who is a decoy, can hit shots from the elbow. He can hit the 3. How is he going to be utilized?
So Dubriz has it up top, drives in the lane, gives it off to Gordon. Gordon contested 3. Oh, no good. Cole Bailey in on the rebound. Aaron passed, though. Ball still loose. And it's Dubriz who comes away with it, gives it inside to Gordon. He's fouled as he goes up, and the foul there is going to be on number 14, Kentrell Evans. That's going to be his first.
Well, if you really analyze the game, DeVry makes a lot of things happen. We know I call him the J.J. Redick offensively, but makes a lot of smart passes. Jack Gordon is working so hard to make things happen for himself. and I feel it's going to come.
And he can't hit the first free throw. Baruch lead by 21-20 with 9.5 remaining here in the first half.
People have to realize Jack Gordon's length. Is he a 1? Is he a 2? Is he a 3? Is he a 4? Is he a 5?
And 0 for 2 from the charity stripe as Spisto brings it into the front court. Conroy drives, gives it back out to Spisto, looking for options, gives it to Conroy. Conroy's going to pull a deep three. He was open, shot a bit too short. And Buckley battling underneath, inside out to Conroy. Conroy puts it on the deck all the way to the lane. Ooh, hard contact there. As let's see who that's on. It's going to be on Bailey. Good defensive play, just a little overzealous, and that'll send Conroy to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Farmingdale's coming at you. So hopefully you can get position and not commit the foul.
And Conroy knocks down the first.
Number 12, Lucy King, on for the Bearcats.
And good on the second. So Farmingdale take the lead 22-21, a little more than 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. It's Dubreeze covered by Conroy. Farmingdale set up by the full court press. Pick from Idea. Dubreeze goes left into the lane. Finds Kone, who just checked into the game. 3 ball there. Dubreeze knocks down a third 3 of the first half.
He's a big-time player, David.
Ooh, Buckley, but I think Idea got a hand on the ball. Buckley too strong, though, and able to finish 24 all.
Well, that was a great pass and a great catch in a tough spot.
Dubreeze takes the pick from Idea. He's been hot. Gives it off to Gordon up top. Tucker all over him. Inside out to Idea. Idea looking for options. Bounce pass backdoor to Kone. His shot no good. And it'll be Notias who comes away with it for Farmingdale.
You got to keep the ball in the hot hands of Peter.
Spisto, good defense, goes all the way baseline. Good defense there by the Bearcats. Notias now looking for options. Gives it off to Tucker underneath. Tucker spin move. Shot no good. And they're going to call a foul there on number 15, Dubreeze. That's going to be his first.
That's a tough call. You know what I mean, David? They were just playing ball.
Jordan Tucker, 2 shots.
Tucker off on the first. So Reed will check back in for Farmingdale, and just like that, Lamb checks back into the game for Musa Kane.
Now, with 7:51 left in the first half, David, this is anybody's game. That's silly to say, but Baruch has the feeling that they're going to go on a run here.
So Dubreeze covered here by Michael Notias. He spins, has Gordon up top, gives it off to Bailey. Bailey puts it on the deck, hand off to Gordon. Gordon stutter step move, picks up his dribble, looking for options, has Bailey. Bailey working here against Seichin. In the lane, Bailey hard off the glass, shot no good. Buckley comes away with the rebound. Now Reed to push the other way for Farmingdale, near side, gives it off to Conroy. Seichin has it. Ball swung around the perimeter. It's Spisto on the far side. Excuse me, correct that. That's Notias. Miss is no good, but Buckley able to clean up the glass.
Bailey's going to finish that. You know what? Not only does he get in close, but he jumps over people.
So now Lamb has it up top. Takes the pick from Idea. Goes left. Lamb picking up his dribble. Gives it outside to Gordon. Gordon covered by Conroy. Over to Dubreeze on the near side. Notias all over him, though. Dubreeze step back jumper, and he gets that one to hit the bottom of the net. Dubreeze a perfect 4 of 4 from the field. Has 11 here in the first half.
We're seeing the emergence of a big-time player.
And nice lay in there on the other end by Notias with the left hand.
Now, Peter has to continue this little run that he's on.
Lamb looking for options. Bounce pass to Ideer. Handoff back to Lamb. Working on Reed into the lane. Lamb going in strong. Shot no good. Bailey on the rebound. Pulls it back out. Ideer far side three. Ooh, shot too strong. No good. And it's going to be Seichin who comes away with it for Farmingdale, quickly pushing the tempo over to Notias. Notias into the lane. Handoff Seichin. He thinks about the three. Instead dribbles left past Bailey. Nice handoff move underneath to Buckley. Buckley can't finish with the left hand. Gets his own rebound and able to finish over two defenders. And just like that, Coach Fareed wants to talk things over. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Bearcats. Baruch trail by 5. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
Well, that last possession, DeVries did not get the ball. And this is like just playing ball, David. You got to go with the hot hand. Because of that, Farmingdale comes down and converts. So you got a 5-point advantage now. And, you know, these mistakes or mistakes of judgment start to catch up, David. So what I'd like to see now is in the huddle, Coach Fareed just calms everybody down, and let's just regroup. But offensively, stay with the hot hand. Don't go away from what's working.
So once again, Farmingdale setting up in the full court press. And Adebayo, Coppin both checking back into the game with Gordon, Lamb, and DeBreeze here for the Bearcats. Baruch trail by 5, 31-26. It's DeBreeze into the lane. Floater off the glass. No good. His first miss tonight. Lamb able to clean it up, though. One of the shortest guys on the floor and put it back in.
Lamb in the land of the Giants.
Ooh, almost dangerous pass there. Buckley handed it off to Conroy.
Conroy
working against Gordon. Oh, what a spin move. Nice find by Buckley. And easily lays it in.
Well, I was going to say this is a big defensive stand for the Bearcats. They let it get away.
Nice play there by Conroy, though. Ball swung around the perimeter. Gordon on the far side. Has size mismatch on Seichin. Coppin now going to go to work. Trying to work against Buckley. Inside out. DeBreeze gets a space to shoot. And that's exactly what he does. Hits a big-time three from the far side. That cuts the Baruch deficit to 2.
David, I'm gonna say it 100 times. Peter is a big-time performer, and you got to go with him.
The ball the other way here as Coppin's three was no good for the Bearcats. Pulls the three there is, let's see, that was Notias. Now it's going to be Conroy, also three for the Rams, no good. Seichin almost saves it, steps out of bounds, and it'll go back to Baruch, 35-31.
Well, Farmingdale's playing really hard. So Baruch has really got to make sure that they convert on offense. It's easy to say that, but Farmingdale can pull this game away very quickly.
And Lamb has come to the bench as Tully Campbell checks into the game for his Bearcats home debut.
Tully Campbell looks like a ball player.
Nice find there. Gordon, cross-court pass, Campbell. Campbell puts it on the deck, into the lane, step-back jumper, and that's good.
I believe that could be his first 2 collegiate points, I think. I'm not sure if he's a transfer or not.
And Conroy answers on the other end. Adebayo now gives it over to Gordon. Campbell trying to make the most of these minutes. Gordon up top, gives it over to Adebayo near side. Conroy on him, takes the pick from Coppin. Stanley steps out. Adebayo pull up three, shot no good. Nice play there by Campbell to clean up the glass, giving him a lot of energy coming off the bench. That's 4 points in a minute.
Yeah.
Notias into the lane. Buckley hit the deck. Stanley drives. He's fouled on the way up. That's a bailout call if you ask me. I don't even think Stanley really had possession of the ball as he was coming across.
Now, David, how good is Tamara Fareed with an in-coaching adjustment that leads to 4 points from a guy off the bench who might not have played who hasn't played, right? So remember how we used to give Coach Alisi incredible accolades for in-game coaching. Well, Tamer Fareed has got his own bag of tricks here.
So, timeout on the floor, 3:05 remaining. Baruch trail 38-35, Joe, and high-scoring, fast-paced, fun game to watch.
Right. If you're a basketball purist, this is your kind of game, right? Let's face it is a heavyweight match. And what Baruch has to do, which they're doing, is good shot selection, stay with the hot hand, mix in with Coach Fareed, doing a little, bench work. See on the bench who you can count on.
And Campbell giving him good minutes so far. Deep into the bench have the Bearcats already gone. We're talking about 7 guys off the bench here in the first half.
You know what Campbell's done? He's ignited his teammates, right? That's what you need. McBride from the Knicks, they were counting on him to be that guy to come off the bench and light it up, get everybody going. On any team, you need the bench to come in and give you unexpected production.
This type of production that'll earn you some more minutes here for the Bearcats.
But, late in the season, it's next man up, right? Baseball, basketball, football, whatever sport. And this is the time that you grow these players' roles.
So Stanley at the line now. Off on the first. I'm a little confused, Joe. They called that a shooting foul?
Right. I thought it was away from the ball, but
I thought it was on the floor.
Right. Thank goodness this rim, which is about to fall down, is working in Baruch's favor.
Too many dunks in the warm-ups from Farmingdale.
Well, also when the pro teams come in here, or they have leagues, these guys like to play along, above the rim.
So Adebayo has it up top. Buckley out on him. Adebayo going right into the lane, finishing with the left hand. You got to love it, Joe.
Well, if he can put together a full 40 minutes, we may rewrite the record books.
Ooh, strong move there by Stanley on the other end. Able to lay it in with the right hand.
Well, Stanley has hurt the Bearcats in this first half.
And Adebayo able to lay it in with the right hand, looking for contact.
Well, it's been a couple of possessions since DeVries had the ball.
And a floater there from Notias, able to get it to go over the outstretched arm.
Farmingdale's been really able to do whatever they wanted.
Crossover move here from Adebayo. Floater off the glass, and it's been in the Adebayo show. He's got 6 unanswered.
Well, he's taking good shots, and he's finishing.
He's going up strong there, Joe, at the rim. Handoff. Notias into the lane. High floater, fadeaway, no good. And it's going to be Coppin who comes down with it. Baruch can take the lead, 42-41, a little more, less than a minute and a half remaining. Adebayo's feeling it, steps into a 3. Too strong, and Conroy comes away with the rebound for Farmingdale.
Well, they have to play both ends of the floor now, Baruch. Try and put that together.
Ooh, Stanley almost got pickpocketed by Coppin. As Spisto outside, near side Conroy. Closed out a little late by Dubreeze. Conroy shot no good. Out to Spisto, and he'll reset as Farmingdale have a fresh 20. Notias, 7 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass to Conroy, far side. Hits the cutting. Oh, wow. Hits the cutting, Stanley, who throws it down.
David, one more of those and the rim is history.
And Adebayo comes to the bench. And Coach Farid wanted a goaltend on the dunk on the other end, as he was still hanging on the rim when the ball dropped.
Well, I thought he was going to take the rim out to the team bus while he was at it, David.
Spisto turns the corner, drives into the lane. Hard layup, hits the deck, no good. Slow to get up is Spisto. He's behind the play. Baruch ahead up to Cole Bailey, who lays it in off the glass, 44-43. Coach Farid has to get held back by his assistants. He wanted a goaltending call on that
Farid
end.
Is,
and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Tamara Farid is out of his mind because these are some obvious calls that are being neglected. You know, David, I say it every game. I think CUNY has to check the eyes of the officials.
Oh, Gordon, nice. Gets the feed. Pull up three. Ooh, off left iron. No good. But had a clean look. And Joe, to Coach Farid's point, I think he just wants the whistle to be called. To the ref's point, though, but if it drops in, the goaltending won't get whistled. So I think he wants a little bit quicker on the whistle, and had a quick conversation here with multiple refs before they head back to the locker room.
Well, you know what? I think Baruch is fired up via their coach, which is always a positive thing that happens when you see a coach get all, revved up like that. So Baruch goes into the locker room down one, but I really feel that they're right there, and this game is anybody's game. But what's going to happen in the second half? Okay, they got a limit because really Farmingdale's, David, done whatever they wanted, inside, outside. But I think it's going to take – this is going to be a shootout, David. Let's be honest.
Yeah, teams combining for close to 50%, a little over 50% from the field. Baruch at 48.5 and Farmingdale at 54.
If you're a fan of shootouts, this is your game. Baruch Nation, while you get up and go to the refrigerator, again, we want to shout out some people, such loyal fans in attendance here. Alex Arena, Carmelo, the families of both the men and women, such loyal fans travel with the teams. That's always a big part of Baruch sports. A lot of Baruch athletes here, women's softball, men's baseball. Baruch athletics, always year after year, top of the line, as well as academically. The best of both worlds, great students and great athletes. But David, what's your thoughts about what the second half beginning might look like?
I think more of the same from the first. I think Dubreeze had a hot first half, scoring 14 points. Adebayo coming on strong late, scoring those 6 unanswered. I'm also missing that 3. Probably just have to calm down a little bit, continue to get to the basket, and really
still trying to figure out Jack Gordon, and Jack Gordon just seems to be, in a cage. He can't get out of it.
He is distributing well, though, Joe. 4 assists in the first half, leading all Baruch players.
Right. Now, Coppin, so athletic. He can do anything at any time. Bailey, you'd be surprised what he can bring. Lamb is a tough cookie out there. Baruch over the years has had that kind of guard that, is almost like a strong safety. I mean, Nicholson could have played football. Jack Reese, when he played here, could have been a quarterback. So, a lot to look forward to in the second half. This is going to be a great game to watch.
So we'll be back with that second half in about 10 minutes, and we'll step aside. You're watching the Baruch second game of your Baruch doubleheader between the Bearcats and Farmingdale State on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. And welcome back to the Arc Arena. We're moments away from the start of the second half between your Baruch College Bearcats and the Farmingdale State Rams. If you missed out on any action so far, the women fell to Ramapo 72-59, and the men trail by 1 point, 44-43, as we get into second half action. Men led by Peter Dubreeze in the first half, where Farmingdale State had a nice push there from both Michael Notias and Liam Buckley. So we move on to the second. Back and forth action, Joe. Hope everyone took the over tonight if you're into gambling, as we have a back and forth game here at the Arc Arena.
David, they call it racehorse basketball. And as we said, this game can go either way. I really believe that Peter Gordon is an enigma at the moment.
Peter Dubreeze?
No, Peter Gordon. I want to see.
Jack Gordon?
I'm sorry, yeah, Jack Gordon. I'm thinking of Peter, Paul, and Mary. Jack Gordon is an enigma now. I don't know what's going on with him. He's confused. He's frustrated. But right now, it's always about Adebayo coming out. What could he do? Peter DeVries knocking down threes. He came out last game aggressive in the second half. This time he came out in the first half aggressive. So a lot of question marks now. But just so you know, Farmingdale's not going away.
And they'll start with the ball here. Reed into the front court. Bounce pass over to Evans. So Evans takes some hard falls in the first. Notias out to Conroy. Reed hits the deck. Excuse me, that's Evans again that hit the deck almost on command. Sorry.
Hey, David, these teams are going in the ice bath after this game.
And Coppin soars for the rebound on Evans' miss. And Baruch have a chance to take an early lead in the second half. Cross-court pass, Gordon. Crossover move into the lane. Hand off to Dubreeze. Dubreeze cuts, finds the cutting Coppin. He throws it down with the one-hand jam.
Now, that's what you call a two-man game. How good a find was that by DeVries? That was a Josh Allen pass.
And Coppin caught the defense sleeping, cutting through the open lane as Buckley pulls a straight-on three. Shot no good. Evans on the rebound. Good job by Coppin not to foul. Ball batted out by Adebayo into the waiting hands of Gordon. And Conroy picks him up. Gordon, crossover move. Adebayo wanted it, doesn't get it. Now Gordon going to work against Conroy. Double team, Dubreeze. He'll pull the near side three. He's been hot. He was 5 of 6 in the first half. Buckley on the rebound there as Dubreeze's shot just a bit strong.
They got to call his number a lot, David.
Notias off on the mid-range.
You know, Devin Booker on the Phoenix Suns and Peter DeVries, there's a lot of comparison there. Please trust my judgment.
Crossover move by Reed. His son hits the deck, and Evans able to clear up on the weak side.
Well, you got to keep these Farmingdale guys off the boards. I don't care whether they're 5'11" or 6'7".
So now Adebayo working against Conroy. Posting up. Into the lane. Nice little shake move and able to finish off the glass.
Well, little bit of LeBron there in Adebayo.
He has 3 inches over Conroy, so you got to let him go to work there. Now Conroy takes the handoff from Buckley. Cross-court pass into the corner. Notias. Bounce pass, trying to get it underneath to Evans. However, it went off, I think, the hip of Coppin, and it'll stay right there with Farmingdale.
Right now, Baruch has a 47-46 lead, so they've come out looking good in this second half.
Notias trying to find an option underneath. I think he was looking for Evans, who saved the ball from going out of bounds momentarily, but throws it into the waiting hands of Hare. Now it's Dubreeze. Thought about the pass underneath the Coppin. Nice jab step by Adebayo. He was trying to throw it down. Hits the deck hard. And let's see who the foul is on there. I think it's going to be on Evans. Yep, it will be underneath. And that'll send Adebayo to the line to shoot 2. Adebayo laughing that one off, but he hit the floor hard.
David, I think Adebayo drank something at halftime. It's called the LeBron James mix because he's showing a little LeBron these last few possessions.
Adebayo hit the first free throw, has 1 point. For the Rams, number 20, Simmons Stanley replaced number 14, Kentrell Evans.
So Adebayo knocks down the first, trying to extend the lead to 3 here in the early portion of the second half. And gets the second to rattle home.
Well, it's a motivated Baruch team now, early in the second half, and that's a good thing.
Buckley gets it, trying to find someone to give it to. Hands it off to Notias. Takes the pick from Buckley. Now out to Buckley. Buckley's going to pull the 3. Too strong. Stanley and Coppin score for the rebound. It's Coppin who comes down with it. DuBreeze over to Gordon. Ooh, Buckley a little overzealous there. Gives it out to Hare. He'll pull the 3 from the wing, and he knocks it down. And while Gordon may not be putting the ball in the basket, he leads everyone with 5 assists.
Hey, listen, David, Hare's got a little Nicholson in him.
Now Reed into the lane. Floater, he's able to create some space and get it to go with the left hand.
Well, no interior defense by the Bearcats.
Adebayo gives it back to Hare. 3 ball there. Coppin no good. Behind the back dribble from Notias. Brings it into the front court. Bounce pass near side. Conroy's going to step into a 3. DuBreeze closes him out. Shot no good by Conroy. Gordon fighting with Buckley. Buckley comes away with it. Straight on to Notias now. Notias. And they need one to drop. Don't get it. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Buckley.
This is a good lineup for the Bearcats right now. They're at their strength with this lineup now.
So Hare working against Reed, covering him the full 94 feet. Adebayo has it. Tucker all over him. Adebayo loses the ball. Tucker comes away with it. Farmingdale State might have a 2-on-1 here. Tucker goes in strong. Ooh, and he's fouled hard. Let's see who that's going to be on. That's going to be on DuBreeze underneath.
Bearcats foul, number 15, Peter DuBreeze.
Well, what Adebayo did last time, he just dribbled too much. What you got to do, you got to give it up, and then hopefully you'll get it back. But that's a costly turnover with this little precious lead that the Bearcats have. You don't want to give Farmingdale, David, these gifts. It's too early. We got to go through Thanksgiving before we get to Christmas.
Yeah, Joe, I feel like sometimes he'll drive through the lane with blinders on, just trying to go straight to the basket. Now Hare will walk it up into the front court. Gives it over to Adebayo. Hand off to DuBreeze. Now to Gordon. Takes the pick from Coppin. Gordon looking for options. Ooh, might have had Coppin cutting, but couldn't get it to him. Gordon now over to Hare, near side. Couldn't get the ball off his hip. Now back to Gordon into the corner. Has the mismatch with Coppin. Coppin's calling for it underneath. They got to move, though, DuBreeze. Step back 3. Shot no good. Ball batted around. It's going to be off of Coppin last as him and Stanley were fighting for it, so it'll go back to Farmingdale.
Well, once again, Gordon working hard, but he can't seem to break this defensive hold that they have on him.
Notias into the lane. High arcing shot, and he gets that one to go. There's going to be a technical foul on Notias after he hit the shot. I think he thought there should have been a whistle to no avail. And Gordon knocks down the first.
No tray, no tray, no tray. No tray.
And good on the second, 2 of 2, as Lamb will check in now for Coppin. So for as good of a shot that was by Notias, he gives those 2 points right back to the Bearcats. And now Hare having to deal with Reed, full length of the court again. Now Lamb over to Gordon. Gives it over to Dubriz. Bounce pass inside to Adebayo. Hand off to Dubriz. Lamb on the far side corner. That shot's going to be short. Dubriz gets the rebound. Quick to go right back up with it. Ooh, but I think ball went right through Hare's hands. And now Notias comes out of the pack with it, coming the other way for Farmingdale. Gives it underneath for Tucker. He gets it to go with the right hand. Friendly roll for Tucker.
Well, once again, points in the paint. A gift.
So now Dubriz gives it off, takes the pick from Adebayo, Now it's Gordon up top, dribbles into the lane, gives it off to Hare, near side wing, and he knocks that one down. Big shot there from number 5, Daniel Hare.
Hare, a Toronto product.
And Conroy answers on the other end with a 3 of his own. 57-56, Baruch lead. Points at a premium tonight.
Well, this is a heavyweight match. Teams throwing punches at each other.
Adebayo puts it on the deck, gets right into the lane. No foul, wanted the whistle, a little strong on the layup. No call coming.
He's got to dunk that, David.
Reed 3 open, no good. And it's Dubriz who comes down with the rebound. Hare going to push. Crossover move, working on Reed. Goes past him into the lane. Hand off to Lamb, looking for options. Gordon thinks about the shot. Now Lamb puts it on the deck, working against Conroy. Trying to find some options. Lamb, Aaron shot. Tipped out. 3 there by Adebayo. That's going to be after the whistle, though. The horn. Shot clock violation. And it's going to go back to Farmingdale State.
Yeah, again, indecision on that possession.
So Farmingdale State's going to call a full timeout with 12:48 remaining. Baruch up by a point. Back and forth action here in the Arc Arena. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
David, what Baruch has got to do is try and penetrate and kick. Either kick to an elbow, kick to a wing, or kick to the corner. But what they're doing is they're really playing a lot outside, and that's favoring Farmingdale. They're going to try and see if they can open up holes and either continue on or kick.
Really seen Daniel Hare come along here in the second half. He's got 9 in 10 minutes of action, including 2 big threes.
Well, he's a real igniter, right? I keep telling you, he reminds me of Nicholson and the spurts that Nicholson used to have.
So both teams breaking the huddle here. Reynoso back into the game for the Bearcats. He'll be Reynoso, Dubriz, Hare, Gordon, and Lamb. Spisto into the game, as well as Seichin for Farmingdale State. They're going to stay with Michael Notias, number 24 Jordan Tucker, and number 20 Dylan Stanley. So now Spisto to bring it into the front court. Gives it over to Stanley, into Tucker. Tucker driving into the lane. Can't finish through the contact, but he'll go to the line. That's going to be Reynoso's second, and limited work tonight. 2 fouls and already 5 minutes of action. He does have a bucket as well.
Well, Tucker's a real athlete. You're going to have to really put a body on him.
6'4" sophomore from Elmont, New York, Sewanaka High School.
Well,
to be specific.
I'll tell you, if he's not a linebacker or a strong safety, nobody is.
So DeBreeze picks up his dribble, looking for options. Hare on the far side, back to DeBreeze. Cross-court pass to Lamb. He'll pull the three. His shot off front iron, no good. Reynoso able to grab the rebound. His shot no good, and Buckley on the rebound for Farmingdale. Up to no ties into the front court. Seichin pulls the three. Shot off right iron, no good. Ball loose into the waiting hands of Lamb. It was Reynoso and Spisto who went after it. Spisto, let's see who they called on. Yep, it's going to be Spisto getting a little too handsy as Lamb was trying to split the double.
David, Coach Fareed has instilled a very important toughness factor in this Baruch team, and you're seeing it come out. It's right, it's a tie game, 12:02 left, but I think the toughness is going to either win this game for Baruch or nothing.
Campbell's checked back in for the Bearcats as well. He had some really good minutes in limited action in the first half. Hare has it on the Bearcat symbol. Baruch already halfway through the shot clock. Kicks it out near side three, and that's Jack Gordon knocking that one down.
Well, maybe that'll emerge Jack, who's been looking to get out of this so-called cage.
Oh, nice spin move by Conroy, able to finish with the right hand. He went left, spun right, and the seas parted for him to lay it in.
Well, I wonder if his major is dance and ballet, David.
Soft feet right there, Joe, as he'll be able to get to the glass.
Let's see if Gordon
and Tucker
has
out on
found
him.
a way.
Takes the pick from Reynoso. Buckley now on Gordon. Finds the cutting to Coppin, who throws it down. And that gets the team amped. His second dunk of the night.
Well, how about the pass from Gordon?
The assist leader tonight. He has 7 assists. Now Conroy has it. Gordon out on him. Conroy pulls the three over both Gordon and Coppin. No good. Hare chases down the rebound. Hare now into the front court, near side. Spisto out on him. Reynoso comes with the pick. Hare takes it, goes right, gives it up to Gordon. Gordon's been the playmaker for the Bearcats. Takes the pump fake, Gives it back to Hare. Hare drives left, past Spisto, into the lane, out to Coppin. Coppin thinks about the shot, working on Seichin. Coppin, hop step, and they're going to say a little too handsy. I think it was Tucker who got his hand in there as the secondary defender. So that'll be Baruch's ball underneath. They'll get a fresh 20.
Well, Coach Fareed has pushed all the right buttons in this game. He's got the right men in the game at the right time, substitution-wise.
Now Gordon has it. Evans is checked into the game for Tucker. Gordon, spin move, working on Conroy. His shot blocked. Gordon hits the deck.
Well, David, did we think that Jack Gordon got beat up there for a little bit? No call?
Yeah, he definitely took a hard hit. He's going to take a moment on the bench. Adebayo's coming to the game, and so is DeBreeze. As Gordon needs a minute. Reynoso comes out of the game as well. So it's Hare, it's Campbell, it's DeBreeze, Coppin, and Adebayo as Hare comes away with the steal. Coppin, first one down the court, though, gives it off to Campbell. Over to Coppin, thinks about the shot, pulls the shot. High arcing three, Trevin Coppin hits a three, and he's amped. Timeout, Coach Toomey and Farmingdale State, as Trevin Coppin has ignited the Bearcats, the Bearcats team. They lead 65-59, a little bit over the halfway point here in the second half. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
David, I want to point out that I used the word toughness earlier. You're seeing a toughness in character by the Bearcats, which has given them this advantage, right? You can say it's skill, but this is true toughness, right? Baruch could have packed it in if things weren't working out. But what happens? Gordon hits a shot. You know, you can feel him feeling it. Hare has had some big opportune shots. Coppin is coming alive. These are things that really build character moving forward.
So 9:52 remaining here in the ball game. Baruch have stretched it out to a 6-point lead. It's their biggest lead of the ball game. Biggest lead for either team, as Farmingdale once led 38-33 with 3:45 remaining in the first. Now Spisto has it. Hare out on him. This lineup giving great minutes to Coach Fareed. Buckley, handoff to Conroy. Conroy pulls the three over the outstretched hand to Campbell. No good. Evans can't get it to go, but he's fouled by Dubreeze, who's trying to tie him up underneath, and that'll send Evans to the line.
Evans is Farmingdale's version of Coppin, David. A super athlete, jumping out of the gym to get that rebound.
2 shots for Petro Evans.
And Evans missed the first free throw. We'll say this, really struggling from the line this season, only a 67% free throw shooter coming into the game.
David, that was the first brick of the year that I've seen.
And off on the second. Oh, Conroy gets the rebound, though, and able to put it right back up with the right-hand floater.
Well, not a good time to fall asleep.
Hare quickly doubled.
Timeout. Baruch.
And it's going to be a timeout for Baruch as Hare was double-teamed on the far side. So with 9:12 remaining, Baruch lead 65-61.
Yeah, what Baruch has got to do now is look inside themselves. They got a 4-point lead at home. This is a very capable Farmingdale team. But now, David, is when you find out what you're made of. This is when you really pour it on. And Coach Fareed is showing confidence in staying with this, group of players now. And the players need to reward Coach Fareed for that confidence.
Gordon staying on the bench for now. Campbell will be the inbounder on the far side with Hare, Coppin, Adebayo, and Dubreeze. It'll be Spisto, Buckley, Evans, Notias, and Conroy for Farmingdale. Bounce pass. Coppin going to pull another three. Ooh, off front iron, no good. And Buckley comes away with the rebound.
Not the best of shots by Coppin.
He's been the hot hand over the last few minutes, as Spisto now has it on the Bearcat symbol for Farmingdale. Bounce pass near side to Notias. Puts it on the deck. Gives it over to Buckley. Buckley elbow jumper, and he rattles that one home.
Buckley reminds me of the kind of play that used to play at Hunter. Hunter used to have Buckley kind of players. You know, that 6'6" kind of guy that can step out, hit the shot from the elbow.
So Tucker back into the game, as well as Reed for Farmingdale, as they'll make a couple changes. Buckley and Spisto come to the bench. And Jack Gordon back into the game for Campbell. This has been the most successful unit so far here for Coach Fareed.
Well, Campbell's emerged as a good guy off the bench, right? Sets the table.
Jab step there from Notias. Notias into the lane, over Hare. He's able to get that one rattled home.
Well, I think Hare gave up on that. We got a tie game, David.
65 all with 8 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Hare has it. Shot no good by Adebayo there, and it's going to be Conroy the other way. Over to Reed. Reed pull up three from the far side. He gets that one to go.
Well, David, that's a 5-point play.
And it's going to be timeout for the Bearcats, and Coach Fareed wants to talk things over as they now trail by 3, 7:44 remaining. We got the makings of a good finale here in the doubleheader for Baruch basketball.
5-point play for Farmingdale. Now, Adebayo has settled for not a high percentage shot. He goes 1 on 2, 1 on 3 a lot. They got to get better shot. They have to learn from their mistakes. I'm confident to let Hare, lock and load. Obviously, Lamb in the game, capable. Always, Gordon. I want him to start to assert himself. Campbell, when he's in the game, could put the ball on the floor. He's got a real good outside shot. I don't know what's wrong with Bailey. I think he might be nicked up.
Only 4 points in 9 minutes of action for Bailey. I feel like the lineup that Coach Freed feels most confident with right now is the one we see on the floor with Dubriz, Adebayo, Coppin, Hare, and Gordon, now that Gordon's feeling a bit better off the bench.
Yeah, Bailey's nicked up. Well, Sun is in the game now, right? Sun's given good minutes early on here.
So once again, Farmingdale setting up for the full court press. Sun, Dubriz, Gordon to inbound. Sun and Dubriz in the backcourt. And Reed all over him. Dubriz has it on the Bearcats logo. Notias out on him. Gordon into the lane, kicks out Sun, near side three. Ooh, off back iron, no good. Notias going to push on the rebound. Stutter step move, finds Evans underneath, shot block, nope. They're going to say it was a foul. The foul there is going to be on Dubriz. That's going to send Evans to the line to shoot two. That's Dubriz's fourth.
You can't let Farmingdale come on the fly, David. It's over. They have a lot of options because Baruch is not setting their defense, and Farmingdale is coming at you hard and heavy.
Evans knocks down the first. And off on the second. Long rebound out to Hare, and he'll walk it up. 7 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Adebayo working against Tucker, looking for options. Out to Hare. Hare takes the pick from Adebayo. Hand off Sun. Sun going baseline. He loses it off his leg. That might have been Notias who got a hand in there. Ooh, dangerous pass to Conroy here on the near side from Reed. Cross-court pass. Tucker driving the lane. Right-handed reverse layup is good. And just like that, Farmingdale have their biggest lead of the night, 71-65.
Once Farmingdale goes into the lane, they've been unstoppable.
Hare takes the pick from Adebayo. Looking for options. Adebayo working on Tucker. Out to Hare, far side three. High arcing shot, around and out, no good. Rebounded it from the offensive end is Coppin underneath. Now Sun, baseline, gives it up to Coppin, and of course he'll throw that one down uncontested.
That's a great look from Sun. And an even better catch.
So now Conroy working against Gordon. Pull-up jumper across the lane. Wow, what a shot by Conroy. He's had some very nice acrobatic shots here in the second half for Farmingdale.
Well, it's tough to defend these guys, right? Because
can't defend that right there.
They're so crafty.
Adebayo gives it off to Gordon. He expected a whistle. No call there. However, offensive board by Coppin. His shot blocked. I think it was Tucker who got a hand in there. Now, ball swung around. Reed on the near side. Three, no good. Long rebound into the waiting hands of Gordon. And it'll be Adebayo to bring it up. Getting a full head of steam going down. Loses it on the way through. They're going to blow the whistle, though. I think they're going to call it shooting here. Yep, it's going to be on Reed, and that'll send Adebayo to the line to shoot 2. And Adebayo can't get the first one to go.
Well, Baruch just again lost that mojo, David, that they had. And just Farmingdale will just keep, they're relentless. And if you don't have an answer, this is what you get, a deficit.
So 1 of 2 from the line was Adebayo. Now it's Reed into the front court. Reed drives right into the lane. Up and under shot. No good. Coppin coming away with the rebound. He's been everywhere on the glass. Now Coppin, coast to coast, lays it in with the right hand. Coppin's got 13 points and 10 boards now.
Well, it's a big stop here, David, right now. 3-point game. Baruch is inched back in.
Conroy into the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Took a little contact. Just short, though. And Adebayo comes away with the rebound.
Well, it looks like they're letting them play.
Now to Gordon. Takes the pick from Dubriz. Dubriz been quiet here in the second half. Adebayo working on Conroy. Looks at the basket. Drives in the lane. Shot too strong. No good. Reed comes away with the rebound after Coppin and Stanley fought for it. Now Reed looking for options. Gives it off to Conroy straight on. Thinks about the shot. Puts it on the deck. And can't finish. Might have got away with a whistle there, too, did the Bearcats. Dubriz puts it on the floor, into the paint. Spin move. Can't finish with the right hand. Good defense there by Stanley. And Coach Toomey wants to talk things over with 3:48 remaining. Baruch, couple of unanswered possessions there. Couldn't getting some stops on the defensive end, unable to finish on the offensive side.
What Baruch has got to do now is just have a series of defensive stops. If they could get Farmingdale into a half-court game, good probability it could help them out. Can't let Farmingdale at this point get off to the races. And on offense, Adebayo again just has to finish.
Little surprised, though. Dubriz really not a factor here in the second half. Had such a strong first half. Only 4 shots in the second half, 0 for 4 from the field.
Well, they went away from them, I think in the future you're going to have to – well, you know what, Dave? It's almost like you need more than one ball because Adebayo's there. He wants the ball. Gordon wants the ball. Three wants the ball. Coppin wants the ball. How do you work this out?
Yeah, I think you need to run some plays at least for Dubriz to get some open threes. I mean, if he's a guy that he finds the rhythm, easily gets you back into the ball game as well.
Well, also because Gordon can score at all levels, what about him? Wouldn't you want to go to him?
Yeah, he just hasn't really found that rhythm tonight. 2 of 8 from the field. I guess an abundance of riches isn't bad, but we need some of these shots to start falling.
Right. Now, do you really try and let Coppin, find a way? Because obviously Coppin, Farmingdale hasn't had an answer for him.
So Tucker hands it off to Notias. Notias into the lane, pulls back over to Stanley. Conroy hits Stanley underneath. Blocking foul there on Lamb. And the basket counts, so that'll send Stanley to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
When Farmingdale plays their 2-man game, they've been very successful.
(75-70), 3:37 remaining here in the ball game. and it'll be bonus for both teams the rest of the way.
Well, 6-point game. Game is not over by any means. Plenty of time. But Baruch has got to capitalize and then just come down and get defensive stops. But I would like to see Farmingdale in the half court versus on the fly.
So Adebayo thinks about the shot. Ball swung around the perimeter. Dubriz here on the near side. Gives it back to Coppin. Coppin wide open three, and he gets that one to go. Big shot from Trevin Coppin. He's really led the way. He now leads all Baruch scorers with 16.
Right. Now, the fact that he can have an outside game because of his great athleticism underneath is great.
A nice step back shot there from Natias over the 6'7" Adebayo.
Well, that's got to take some air out of the balloon.
Natias has been impressive tonight. He's got 16 leading all scorers. He also has 6 rebounds and 6 assists with no turnovers and 3 steals. So really doing it all for the Rams. Lamb now near side, 3-ball, high arcing shot. Ooh, doesn't hit anything. And it's going to be Evans who comes away with the rebound.
Yeah, that hurt, David. Possessions are getting very critical now.
Ball loose on the deck. Nope, it's going to be Natias who picks it up. 12 to shoot. Natias, cross-court pass, near side. Tucker pull up mid-range, and he gets that one to go. Biggest lead of the night now for the Rams. 7 points, 80-73. 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game.
It's a real ball game, guys. Baruch Nation, 2 teams really playing ball.
Ooh, Adebayo trying to get the pass to the corner. Gordon was open. It was intercepted, though. Conroy now over to Evans. He almost loses it out of bounds. Gets it back, though. Misses the first. Can't hit the second. Ball still loose. And Lamb comes out of the pack with it. Baruch needed to stop there and get it. Minute and a half. Lamb puts it on the floor, looking for options. Coppin now on the far side, cutting into the lane. Near side, Adebayo, open 3. Shot no good. And it's going to be Natias to walk it up, and Farmingdale could get this to under a minute.
David, when was the last time DeVries got a touch?
Yeah, and he hasn't had a clean look in quite a bit now, as now it's over to Tucker. Evans up top. Natias gives it back out to Tucker. Tucker's going to pull a far side 3, and that might have been the game sealer right there, Joe. It's 10 points with a minute left. And Coach Fareed wants to talk things over, but definitely a big shot there from Tucker on the far side.
Well, you know, David, to really assess what's happening, Farmingdale's just making more plays than Baruch, right? It's really what this is about.
Yeah, Baruch just coming off a 49% first half shooting performance. Only 32% here in the second half. And Farmingdale haven't let up much. 54% in the first half,
No,
47% in the second.
Farmingdale made plays when they had to, made shots when they had to. If I look back, let's give Coppin credit. But Adebayo's shooting percentage is hurting Baruch.
So Baruch need a bunch of baskets, probably a stop or 2, and then also some missed free throws.
Like I said, every time DeVries doesn't get a touch, that makes this like less of an offensive attack. Hey, I'm going down with this guy attempting to score. I'd like to see him get to the foul line more.
So it'll be Lamb to inbound. Dubriz into the front court. Hand off, Lamb back to Dubriz. He's going to have to pull a 3. His shot blocked by Buckley on the way through.
Well, you know what? At least he touched the ball.
That was number 15.
And that'll do it for DeBreeze. He ends the day with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating for him because, he showed what he can do, and I think he really wants to be a leader. And, David, this is an interesting problem. You have so many capable scorers, but you only have one ball. So, how do you determine how to distribute? Again, we don't have a traditional point guard, so the players are going to have to trust each other to go make plays.
And Conroy gets the offensive board, able to lay it in. It's a 13-point lead for Farmingdale here with 35 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. Baruch going to have to shoot some threes here. Nope, deep 2 from Lamb. Up ahead of the pack to Conroy. It looks like Baruch are going to let Farmingdale dribble this one out. So what was a close game midway through the second half turned into a bit of a blowout here late, 86-73.
Yeah, it just got away from Baruch. They just ran out of that mojo that they had. And Farmingdale, David, didn't let up.
And that will do it. So Baruch, rare to say this one, Joe, swept on home court, but women and men, as the men fall, to Farmingdale State, 86-73.
Now, we want to take away some good things. That there's no doubt that Baruch is capable. They have the players. But, David, what we always say throughout the years was the mark of a champion. If you could put together 2 flawless 20-minute halves. If you could do it, I understand no one's perfect, but you got to try and do that. Now, the girls, Lady Bearcats, are capable now with all their depth, and the guys are capable as well, but they're going to have to keep that up. Now,
when it comes to the guys' game, though, you're not going to win many games letting a team shoot 52% against you.
No.
And that's what has to get cleaned up, right? I mean, you shot a respectable 40% yourself, but if you're going to give away 52% from the field, granted, they didn't hurt you from downtown, only 23%, you're not going to win a lot of ball games that way.
Well, they let Farmingdale do what they do and do what they want to do. Baruch did not have a lot of answers defensively. And offensively, again, it was up and down. If you had a graph. Now, shout out to Coppin. Adebayo had his moments. DeVries had his moments. Jack Gordon had a brief moment. Campbell off the bench. That looks like that's going to be good going forward. Bailey got nicked up. Lamb plays hard. Hare, shout out to him. Hare is definitely capable, hits big shots. So a heck of a lot of positives, but they got to clean up some things that really took the game away.
So Baruch falling to 2-3 on the young season, and Farmingdale State moving to 3-1. If you want to see more Baruch action, the next time you'll have the chance to see the women play is Sunday at 1 p.m. against Yeshiva, and the men will be home 6 nights from today. Tuesday, November 25th, they play Stevens at 6 p.m. So if you couldn't get out to the Arc Arena tonight, plenty of opportunity. We're still early on here in the season.
David, Stevens is a really capable opponent. They really are. They are a tough opponent. They're very successful. And again, in this marathon will be another test to see, how Baruch adapts and adjusts.
Yep, and then between then they'll be at Keene University on Saturday at 3 p.m. But that will do it for us here at the Arc Arena. Once again, your final scores. The women fall to the Ramapo Roadrunners 72-59, and the men fall to the Farmingdale State Rams 86-73. This broadcast has been in conjunction with the Baruch Athletic Department. For Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just. Have a great night, everybody.